Journey into sound. This is a journey into sound.
All right, what's up, everybody? Just wanted to have a quick conversation about some of the foolishness that I've been seeing on these YouTube channels with a few other YouTubers. It just seems like really a lot of people are too comfortable with being too stuck in their thought process and not really trying to see beyond their carnal nose. We're all on a journey. We're all trying to figure out what's going on. Well, some of us trying to figure out what's going on with the world past our own beings and our own pockets and what we can resource off other people. And it's getting real dangerous out here. The reason why I'm saying that is because I'm a logical person. I'm a common sense person. And the reason why I have to start with myself is because that's a moral compass check, especially with the line of work that I'm doing with looking up in the sky. And I know it might seem boring to a lot of you all who are like, have the concept of like, well, I'm not dead today, so, when it's my time to die, I'll die. Well, that's for you. Go do that somewhere else, not here. I'm well aware of that. When it's my time to punch the clock, it's my time to punch the clock. But that's not what I'm bringing to the table right now. Right now, I'm bringing search and research with this whole sky deal. In the past decade, something phenomenal has been going on above Earth, outside of Earth, however Earth is shaped, above our heads. When we look up from our position, we're not looking down, we're not looking side, left, right, lateral, adjacent. We're looking up at the sky in the sky's lateral vectors that we can see. So what I'm getting at is like, when we're looking up, when we do, and we have a story to tell, whether it be something unusual, let's just keep it real. I'm starting to notice, like, with the power of technology in this computer age, a lot of people are on here taking images and manipulating them to the point where they're creating a narrative that never existed. I go on some of these YouTubers channels and I see people who are just like, they'll tell a whole story off of a still frame picture. And I've always had a problem with that. Example, I drive 18-wheelers. I had this supervisor, he was out to get me really bad because we just didn't get along. So from my point of view, as I was driving this big old 18-wheeler truck, I had this woman cut across from the fast lane, because I was in the slow lane, to the slow lane, but she was transitioning over to get off and go into a store to the right, like a Food Lion grocery store. So what she did was, as she transitioned in front of me illegally, she came across my bumper too close. And all these, if you're a truck driver, most of these trucks have a enabled automatic braking system. So as she cut across my truck's bumper at about 7 feet or so, like that, she didn't engage her brakes. She just floated over, and instead of her kept going, she straddled the line between my slow lane and the right lane, and it caused my truck's brakes to activate, plus the camera. So when I got back, the supervisor was trying to force write me up by saying that that I ran up on her too fast. But what he kept doing was he'll play the video, click stop, and then tell the narrative, then play the video. And he was like, she was getting over ever so gently, and I could have went upside that guy's head. What happened was, I told him, I said, look, how about you just run the video, because I was there and I knew what happened, and we'll tell you exactly what happened. So he went ahead and ran the video, and I detailed the whole thing as it progressed. Point being, he couldn't write me up, and the whole thing got dropped. But he was another one of those little Confederate types, worthless. Okay, so back to this whole reality of this camera deal. YouTubers, stop putting videos out where you're telling a false narrative with a still frame. That's what I got off in Alex, the real fake Planet X Hunter, about. He was giving fake narratives off of still frame pictures, and he was doctoring a lot of pictures to make it fit his narrative, which was foolishness. And I got after him about that and shut him down pretty much. And then he, his latest video after months of not putting a video out is just somebody shooting a little camera up into orbit. So he couldn't, just say that there were no planets, but he's not doing the line of work that we're doing, So it's just real irritating to have to deal with these types of peoples. I see a lot of you all, I know you have good intentions, but due to the fact that you're being pressured about having likes and numbers, and then you come over to Third Eye Kim's page and I got low views, it's because I'm telling the absolute truth. But if you go to people's cameras, they got a lot of people backing them up. Everybody, for some reason, loves to hear a lie, loves to hear a story told, and they just can't help but to be lied to, knowing that that's not really what happened. Then they come over to my page and I'm really telling the truth. Just like case in point, this picture right here that you're looking at, 1, 2, 3 planets, probably more, but you can see them. I didn't doctor anything. All I did was change up the contrast so you can see them clearer. But the reason why my hand is extended out like that is I was explaining what I was seeing, those planets, But this is just a short deal of some thoughts that's on my mind. I'm not really long-winded these days, and I never really was. But I'm just really irritated with a lot of people. Please stop playing games about this whole what's above your heads. Please stop doing just still frame pictures. Concerning my still frame pictures, this is a live. I have a live. You go through my videos, you'll see the live video of this, so I can back that up. So no one can say, well, your still frame picture is of you pointing up at some clouds in the sky. No, these are actually real, right? But yeah, let's just be mindful from now on out that while we're watching this, that we know what we're looking for, and just get your mind ready for something bigger is coming to this world that a lot of you all just get ready. 2023 is about to be wild. Third Eye Cam. Poof.